Yes, finally Indigo Airlines is hiring ground staff. So if you want to apply and start somewhere in aviation, I think it's a great opportunity. Also, I want you to keep in mind a few points that is going to help you throughout the interview process. Hi guys, welcome back to Pink Vanity. Thank you so much for your lovely response on my last video. I am really obliged and happy that you liked my video. And today I'm back with yet another good news for all of you who want to join aviation. If you want to start working in aviation and then gradually go up to applying for cabin crew interviews, I think it's a good option because every company in India, especially Indigo, since I am an ex-employee, they have internal job postings. So if you join as a ground staff, you can definitely apply for a cabin crew post once it comes within the company. So please don't miss this opportunity. Don't waste any more time. Watch the whole video, prepare yourself and attend the interview. So enough of introduction. Now let me jump into the video right away. So the eligibility criteria is very simple. Firstly, you have to be a graduate. It is preferred you are a graduate, that as per mentioned in the site. However, as per the people who have attended the interview, they will tell you that the HR, when addresses the candidates, make it very sure that you need to be a graduate. So if you are attending, make sure that you have completed your graduation or you are about to complete your graduation in the next 2 or 3 months. Secondly, you should be an Indian resident, have an Indian passport or applied for Indian passport. And thirdly, have great communication skills and you are ready to do customer service. Now let me explain a little bit about your job responsibilities and key roles. Airport staff or airport operations and customer service, AOCS, that's what they are hiring for. It is divided into 2 or 3 other categories. One is your ramp staff, the other is the customer service who deals with the customers at the ticketing counter, at the boarding gates and also at the departure gate. So you will be given the opportunity to choose where you want to, but primarily the recruiters will be deciding what you are good for. So let me explain to you everything in detail so that you don't miss out on any points and you are clear what can come up. Indigo is very punctual and they will not wait for anyone. If they mean it's 9 o'clock, it is going to be 9 o'clock. So please make sure that you reach before time, because as you know, there has been a long gap between the hiring processes, and now that they will start hiring, a lot of candidates are going to be there. So expect around 500 to 1000 candidates even in these small cities, because people even travel nowadays to go and attend the interviews. So please reach there on time and go for the registration. Once you reach the venue, make sure that you directly go to the recruiters. Please don't depend on any information given to you by any other candidate. I am not saying that they will give you wrong information, but it's always better to have the correct information and without any doubt in it. So please go straight up to the HR and ask very politely whether you have to register yourself or not, which is 100% times it's going to be there. Go and register yourself, but they also have a link in the website which I'll be leaving in the description box. Go and apply it online, because it's always better to be on the safe side. They might not ask you, but why take the risk when you're going for an interview? So just apply online. So in case if they ask you, if there is any chance of them asking you, you know that you have applied online. Carry your CV, extra passport size photos, and also your passport if you have it, and if you have applied, then please make sure that you mention it to them. Your PAN card and Aadhaar card is also very important, so you need to keep that handy with you. Also, please make sure that you fall in the age group of 18 to 27, because if you are above 27, they are not going to take you for freshers. If you have prior experience, of course you can count yourself in. So normally there are 4 rounds, the first round being GD round, then there is personal interview, that is PI round 1, 2 and 3. Now please don't hold me to this because Indigo keeps changing their recruitment process, so they might come up with more or less. So the first round is the GD round, where they will divide you into groups. The more the number of people in total, the more of candidates you will have in your group. So for example, if they take 10 of you, they will give you a topic and give you a minute's time to think about it, and then ask each of you to speak about that particular topic for around 1 to 1.5 minutes. So if you can focus on the recruiter, if you see that after your speaking they are ticking on the sheet that they have in front of them, then there is 90% chance that you are selected as per the people I've spoken to. When after you speak, if they tick on the paper, that means you are definitely going for the next round. Now when you come to the next round, it's the personal interview round. You will be taken to an HR and it will be a one-on-one conversation. Now the HR is going to ask you very simple questions based on your CV, and I can give you some questions like, since there has been COVID for so many months now, almost a year, they might ask you what have you done to enhance your skills during this time when there was lockdown, or why should I hire you, what do you know about Indigo. Please, when you go for the interview, please read a little about Indigo, know the basic details that you are supposed to know when any company is hiring you. Like, you need to know the CEO, you need to know the market share, you need to know how many destinations they fly to, and also the fleet size. These are the basic information that you should have in your head when you appear for the interview. So please prepare yourself and read a little about Indigo. And they can also ask you to normally speak about yourself, introduce yourself, or why should I hire you, and where do you see yourself in the next 2 or 3 years, and what do you expect out of this job. After you have successfully passed this round, you will be taken to another HR. Now they will the recruiters are divided into 2 or 3 groups. Some are hiring for ramp staff, some for customer service. The HR is going to decide what you will be the best candidate for. So if they feel that you are a person who is going to be a very rough and tough person, and who can bear the heat, the cold, the rain, and work outside in very unusual conditions and for long hours, then they will keep you for the ramp staff, because that's what you will be best at. If they feel that you have a very pleasing and charming personality, you're very soft spoken, and you can handle customer interaction, and you have a charming and pleasing personality, then they will put you forward for customer service. And if they feel that you are a person who can dictate and you can give commands and be affirmative when needed, then they will put you for security staff. So please bear in mind that they may always also try to grill you. When you go for your second PI round, they will try to grill you a little, or should I say they'll roast you a little, to see whether or not you are ready for this job. For example, if you are taken for the customer service and they ask you, which department do you want to go to, and you say that you want to be in customer service. However, the recruiter tells you that I might put you for ramp staff, and you may have to work for 10-12 hours in the scorching heat, or even when it's raining, or at unusual hours, even when it's windy and when it's very cold. Will you be able to do that? And if they see that you are getting nervous or you're not ready for it, they'll basically check your body language, and they will get to know whether you're getting pressurized and how well will you be taking that as a job role. So I suggest, when they tell you this, please be very, very calm, and please don't show in your body language that you will be stressed out of it and you will not be able to take the work pressure. Indigo will never go out of their work legalities, and they will always have a roster planned for you. However, there are times when things go haywire and they need people in the airport, and they may call you for work. So please be mentally prepared when you sign up for this job, because it is a very serious thing, and things like this keep happening in the aviation industry. So you need to be very, very flexible. So if the interviewer tells you that they might put you for odd shifts and they might put you as a ramp staff, not as a customer service agent, then you just have to say that you're flexible because all the departments have their own pros and cons, and you will be getting to learn a lot of new things, and all you're looking for is to learn new things and develop your skill in aviation. If you say this, I'm sure you're going to ace this round and go up to your final round, where they again will be trying to grill you because they have to be sure that you're ready for this, and they will try to say the same things as in the previous round, but be very calm and gentle like you have been throughout this interview, and also answer them that you're looking forward to gain experience and looking forward to be a part of the team, because this is the best airline you can work with and also be a great addition to the team. After you have finished all this round, if you have successfully cleared all this, then they will give you a paper where they will have all the details mentioned for your medical examination, and when you have to join and everything, they'll give you that paper. If you have received it, then you are selected, and if not, don't worry, you will get another chance, or you can apply again after 6 months. Once you come to the end of the interview, the particular HR of the particular department for which you have been hired will be briefing you about your job responsibilities and what are the things that you can expect while you're working, and also areas where you need to be flexible about and also have a mental preparation about it, because working as a ground staff or working as a security or ramp staff is much more difficult than you think, and it's not easy. If you ask me, then I would say that it's even more difficult than a cabin crew job, because they have to stand for long hours, even when it's raining or in the scorching heat, or when it's really very cold. There are no escape out of this. So they are going to explain it very clearly to you, and you also have to do a little research to understand the job role a little further and in depth. Also, I want you to keep in mind a few points that is going to help you throughout the interview process, because as per my knowledge, it's going to be a long day, and since there has been a halt in the interviews, there are going to be a lot of candidates. So the more number of candidates, the longer the interview is going to take. So please carry refreshments. Please carry some biscuits or carry extra money. You will have water available there. However, I suggest in this time, in Corona times, please carry your own water bottle as well, and keep your sanitizer, makeup and everything with you in your bag. Please be very well prepared for the interview, and while you are in the interview center, if you feel that you have forgotten some points about the company and you need to read a little, then please have a little note on your phone, because you never know. I have faced it myself, and there were times when I went for an interview and I did not get network. So even if I wanted to do some research, I could not do. So please keep screenshots about the details about Indigo Airlines, or if you have some notes for yourself or some answers prepared for yourself, keep it on your phone so that you don't panic and you brush up before you go for your interview. Last but not the least, remember to keep smiling, because if you have a smiling personality, you will definitely make it even further and it's going to please them. They will know that no matter what happens and no matter how much work pressure you have, this person is going to take all of this with a smiling face and is able to work under pressure. So please keep that in mind, because customers are God when you come into the service industry. So keep that in mind and have a very happy and positive attitude when you enter the interview room. Greet everybody. Also, please keep talking to other candidates, because you may gain some insight if they have been to Indigo interviews prior to the lockdown. Then they can give you some useful experiences which may help you when you go, or maybe it just helps you to keep calm, because no matter how serious you try to be, if you are sitting alone and you are very quiet, it's just going to build up on you. So it's always better to talk to people around you. It keeps you calm and keeps you free from the nervous feeling. So yes, talk to people around you, be happy, and that's how you're going to present yourself. If you need me to make any other video regarding this vacancy or upcoming vacancies, then please do let me know. And thank you so much for watching the video till the end. So if you have watched this video till now, why don't you just click on the subscribe button? Click the subscribe button so that you see much more of such videos in Pink Vanity. So for now, I'll take your leave. Bye bye and all the best.